How are you learning to be a better mentor to young social entrepreneurs?
I think trying to really ask them what they already know that they care about, and be really direct with them when I think they're approaching it in a way that makes sense, but also has a lot of areas where they could improve. Because I look back and think the people who have been amazing mentors to me and still are amazing mentors to me, in a lot of ways, the ones who were the most helpful were the toughest ones. So not just tough for the sake of tough, but the ones who said, I think your idea is great and I'm excited about this element of it, but actually I think these 4 other things are flawed and they need to be better, and you haven't thought about it enough, and here's how I'm going to push you to think about it. Those were the people who really shaped me as a leader and also our organization, and in some ways also just I could tell cared enough to even go there.
Yeah.
And so are still some of the most invested people in my own leadership and more importantly in Parallel Exchange. So I think I've probably taken that path more than the average mentor advisor to young social entrepreneurs, because especially when I meet someone I think is really talented, I really want to invest in them by asking them the tough questions or giving them the tough feedback, and definitely encouraging them too. But I actually think there's almost like there's this funny thing in the world of social entrepreneurship that, like, because there's a person who oftentimes is starting something by themselves, which, as you guys know, was not my experience. I had a co-founder. I've always worked with other leaders alongside me, but I think oftentimes there's just this like huge focus on that individual and on supporting that individual, which I think people perceive to mean encouraging, and that encouraging is a really important part of it. But perhaps because of how I was raised, perhaps because of who I am, like, I just think that's a lot of time. That's like not the most important part. The most important part is the push and the challenge. And so I think I've probably played more of that role over time, and hopefully for ones who actually can take it too, because I definitely think there are people who are like, I have no interest in being challenged, and that's fine. I'm not the best mentor for them, but I think the ones that I am mentoring it comes with that like deep investment of like, I actually really care that you're successful because I think you've got something great, and I'm going to push you hard, and that I still expect to be, and I'm treated that way by the people with whom I work too. So